Point of the night, chat. We're getting geared up for some Arsenal here for the 117 squad taking on Ice Mont. The words of I Hold Shift. Let's get it on. They fixed the map, bro. Look. Takes up half the screen, but they fixed the map.
Goodness. They probably could have portioned that a little bit better, but at the same time, I think it does an excellent job of showing us just how massive this map is. And to be fair, that is like one of the things about COD Mobile that makes it kind of decent to be a 5v5 instead of a 4v4 is the size of the maps and the raw movement speed that players have as well, right?
Oh, I agree. Oh, big three-piece. Let's see, make it 4, actually. Almost a complete wipe. Says the last hope. He's got a Razorback and a Dream. First gunny one by Says there. And make it 2. P1 out in the open here in the middle of the map, as you can see it on your screen. Finally, Says gets dropped as the respawns come through. The boys in yellow are making a big splash here in this first objective. So, 25 seconds left to go. The rotation over the new Fahim kind of just doing his own thing. Well, kind of just doing a little bit of anchoring as well. And Karma, he's going to be his first encounter. Turns the corner. Gives him to their ear hole. And a lot of time being abandoned off this P1 site just to get the setup for P2. And with that being said, Caesar's spawning out Narnia.
Right. Well, a big lead so far for the side of Mont. Definitely not what I would have been expecting out of the gate, but Arsenal is one that I will absolutely continue to roast players for. Some of your top teams regularly banned Arsenal away, despite it being a champs map, and I think a lot of teams have really struggled with this map as a result. I heard from various sources that teams were straight up avoiding playing Arsenal in scrims. They just agreed, you know, we're just going to ban this anyway every time. So I think that has kind of come to bite people in the butt a little bit now that there's, you know, so much going on. You have multiple maps in the mix that that people are wanting to ban away. And then you have your other teams that are kind of taking that bait, right? You get one of those maps that are heavily banned, contested away, and the others, you know, okay, we've practiced it. We're gonna, you know, we'll throw Hacienda Hardpoint in the mix and, you know, force you to play Apocalypse, force you to play on Arsenal. So I think a lot of the teams that put the time into learning these maps will benefit greatly as a result.
Yeah, that's a W take right there. Right now, the take here is, it's a massive lead on the left-hand side of our screen. Wrong. 117 not showing up so far. They are sitting on 25, and they've lost the spawns for new. As Fahim sent early. He's still alive on the backside, anchoring for his life. Zeze sitting on 8 as well. He's got a War Machine as well, as Jay say with the War Machine, I'm sorry, the Purifier there from Zeze. Not going to find too many kills. He's sitting on 16. Good God. Maybe I missed that. Fahim, he's in the feed as well, looking for the wipe. There it is. Saturn's finally able to shut him down. No, it's Karma from the backside. 117. The last back of this 15, trying to fight for the scraps. They're not going to earn it. They got the backside spawns. Let's see if they can flush them out and get some time. Not going to happen, my friend. 2 players left standing for Mont. They are running away with this one in the P4 rotation being made early. We'll see if 117 can make very, very good amends on this one. They're going to need it.
All right, well, we will certainly see. Right now, Mont actually have such a huge lead, and I got to say, this is a team that is looking way more in tune than I've seen out of them in the past, but more importantly than that, ZZ is absolutely frying. Is this someone I know from before, Verdict?
Who?
ZZ?
No, he's a newer player to the scene.
New player, so it's not a name change or anything?
Not a name change.
Homie is absolutely frying 117. I mean, I don't know if you're watching like the movement.
He's
crazy good. The accuracy is there. The game sense seems to be pretty on key. I don't know, man. This is
well,
kind of unusual for a new player to come through.
Kind of unusual. He's certainly, you know, one of the top players here in his regard. Top players coming through, top plays coming through. P4 rotation proving to be fruitful for 117. So, that being said, we're making the rotation to the last hill on the map. It is P5 as the lounge room is going to be occupied here. We'll see who's chilling and who is running and gunning. Right now, it's Zay again, finding this 23rd. 2 players left on the inside of the hill on the break. Here comes the claw. Shut down, Lucky. Not going to find anything in the Purifier for a second time this game. Going to be earned in the first set of hills. And it's proven to pay dividends now as the boys over at 117, they're at a standstill. They can't quite make it through. You know, the backs of the Sparrow right here, it is going to be a clean break. So Caesar finally going to be able to put the money onto the point as he finds his 15th himself. Double digits for himself as well. Detel trying to do the same. He finds 2, but he's dropped a little bit of a scrappy one here at P5. And nonetheless, it is going to be the rest of this 20 seconds still up for grabs. Mont clearly in control of this one.
All right, well, Mont in control, but the gap has closed at least a fair bit. So we'll see as things continue to roll on. What is going to go on is 117 getting ready to cross into triple digits, and there it is there. A little bit of a slow start for Karma, but he's really starting to light them up as well. He's running into ZZ there, and he's going to lose his life. But we're now looking at a sub 40-point game verdict. I mean, we were looking at 100 point, or just shy of 100 point. Not long ago at all.
Yep.
So big turnaround so far from 117. A little bit of a sloppy start overall, but
yeah, this second set of hills though, it's proven to be a little bit better for them, right? They're turning things around. Points now about a 30-point deficit. Karma going to be able to pop the operators in this one. You got to collect yourselves. Let's go ahead and tune in and find out. Big 2-piece out of Detail in the nade. But let's see what the thoughts here of the boys over at Ice Mont. They are doing some incredible things. Can they close it out? Let's jump in and find out.
Set up new, set up.
One tap
Really
outside.
bad, guys, really bad. Focus up, man.
One
Focus up,
on.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, two more inside. They're pushing
Him,
coffee.
you should be already on top, not there, bro.
Bro, because we rotate late, man.
It's not bro.
One day, one
One
going tower,
way.
one going tower, one going tower.
Next push on next.
One point tower, please, you got heal, man.
Round dead.
Top.
Sit on side.
I don't think.
Oh my god, one
lower,
lower.
one
They
lower.
got top, guys. They got top.
Look, operators.
One day. Top.
On you, it's on you. You saw him.
Guys, land.
Stack the shield.
I got beamer, bro.
Three on side, bro. One back spawn.
Mid.
One
Okay, we need more side, guys.
Max point, the stairs.
I don't see him. Stairs low, Jason.
Turn top,
One on below tower, on side.
I can't do shit, man. We need more of the
They back spawned it.
There's the Ditel. Anyways, fuck.
It's easy coming.
Two more inside.
who can knows?
Go on you.
Get deep.
Okay, you get in the ring with a giant. You take a few punches. You do not anticipate a few more coming your way. Well, this is what it's been. It's been a gut punch to this Mont roster, and surely enough, you hear it in the comms. Basically, a brand new start there for 117. And Mont not able to handle the heat. Backside of the spawns here for the rotation. The comms not as crisp and clean as you would like. Nonetheless, still a relatively close game. And we see a 40-point advantage on the backs of the first and second point going in favor of 117.
all right, well, some big plays out of 117 bring the game right into their favor. They are now getting ready to cross into the 200 point mark, which is a big turnaround from their opponents being by far the first to 100. But big break does come through at the end for Mont there. Now, the big question is, can they lock it down? They've only got 2 players here. That's going to be Etsy and Daytel, but it looks like ZZ starting to make that rotation in. Gets fried. Saturn gets 2, but can't find the follow-ups. Caesar for the kill as well, but only 10 seconds remain. A gap closed quite a bit by Mont there on a good hold, and now getting ready for long side play.
Yeah, the P4 rotation. This is where 117 reel it back in for the first time, and it looks like they're going to be able to get the advantage too as they pick up scrap, and they've made the long connection over here to this site. Bringing out the bait guns, and I'm talking about the ops. There it goes, Karma. And the Purifier from Saturn's putting in work. They're looking to close this one out. 211 and counting. Plenty of time to shut it out. Here's Caesar. They're popping everything in the kitchen sink. Mont, so close to victory and making it come back. You got to be able to close these ones out, and surely enough, they left the door wide open, and it's being compromised. Fahim, the drip god, looking to make something impactful there with his operator. He gets one, and it's a sea of blue on the left-hand side. Saturn's going to be able to clear off one as well. Caesar picking up the 2-piece. They're shutting it down here on the P4 site. Fahim trying to get there for the contest. He gets shut down. Plenty of time to shut it down. Only 5 seconds left to go. Ice Mont gonna be able to get the break, but it's just going to be a contest. And over to P5, we might be banking on, and they've got the rotation. If they can hold on for dear life here, we've got ourselves a game. Game's gonna be extended by this one, and it's not over just yet.
It might not be over just yet, but it's very likely only a matter of time. You've got 2 points for your opponents to grab. That means you have to, with your life, defend both.
Oh, look at Caesar.
At the beginning
Oh,
and at the
Caesar!
End. Oh, Caesar, shut him
Whoa!
down. Oh, goodness.
Good God.
Man, we're already in a tough position where even with a good hold, you can't give up seconds at the end of that hard point. You can't give up any seconds at the beginning of next. It don't matter. Caesar almost single-handedly came in and took that hill. Came through with a triple kill, with 2 of those kills being on, like, what, sub 20, sub 30 life points? And was able to, help the team grab the win there. But going to be a big game for 117. Started off real rough, but they were able to turn things around in a big way.
And said that 117 might be one of the best teams when it comes down to Arsenal. They may not be able to start fast, they always know how to finish. Meltdown, on the other hand, could be a whole different story. Let's tune in and find out now as we're going to go ahead and jump in. First 6 rounds. On the defense, they will be, and right now we're buckling up for a big B hit. Look at all the throwables, all the lethals, everything being chucked out. Jay looking for the rear to wrap. He's going to find Karma out in the open, and just like that, Fahim, the drip god himself, going to be able to find another. Saturn's taking down 2 before he goes, and we've got a scrappy one day.
Yeah, that we do, and, well, as a result, you're going to have some big trades coming through for both teams. It's going to leave Jay and ZZ on the table going up against Says and Lucky. So, it's going to be a big opportunity for Mont. Jay, however, going to be the last alive. Bomb is down. Bomb is confirmed, but if he can pick up the skill onto Lucky, it would be huge. Can't get it to connect, and that is going to be
a
unfortunate position.
Oh,
you get that
so
kill, I feel a little more confident for you. But
you get that kill. You don't get killed immediately upon making the rotation. Lucky knew exactly what was going on. No tomfoolery around here. Jay, no ice in his veins that round. The 1v2 clutch. Out of reach. First round going in favor of the defense. Great way of turning things around. I mean, you looked at the first blood going in favor of Mont. Not only that, the first 2. And the Saturn's reels back in for 2 more of his on. Detail up top. Map control on an all-time high. Saturn's going to be shut him down. And that boiler room's compromised. Fahim going to be able to reel back in for 1. Jay, another one. Even with the player advantage, they have 0 map control, Dave.
yeah, you're correct. They absolutely do. And
God.
ain't no way you let Lucky do you like that. I mean, goodness, we were just talking about what a rough first game he had, and let me tell you, the search and destroy, like I said, this is where these boys are comfortable, and it shows. So big plays here. Now down to a 1v1 as Jay is able to get kill number 3 on the board. And bomb down is confirmed by Lucky. A secondary weapon is now picked up. And, well, unfortunately for Jay, it's going to be a very versatile one. The LK24. And it's even got the Amethyst Serpent skin on it, which is going to give you some incredibly crisp iron sights.
Chris, we'll see if he can clean it up. 40 seconds. Bomb's going to be collected. Boxing gloves out. Oh, how does he not connect? They were literally bumping elbows. Jay throws a shoulder. It gets bucked. Surely, Jay would like to have that one back. Back-to-back rounds where he cannot find it for the team. The 1v2 clutch, yet again, too far out of reach. Lucky just having his number. And that puts 5 on board for him, as well as 2 in that left-hand category of the score line. Being very clear. Karma. Oh, my God. These kids are fast as all get out. They've got the A-side control, but the swarm is coming through. Jay going to be able to find 1. And on the flip side of things, Saturn's trying to hold down and keep the damage to a minimum. Bomb through all the chaos. Not going to be planted yet. And the hit's coming from each and every angle. Etsy shuts down 1. Detel going to go ahead and secure the bomb plant. Etsy with another. And it's down to Lucky and Saturn's. Lucky finding the first shots. He can't miss. Saturn's from the backside. Zay can't either. And it's all down to Lucky.
All right, well, Lucky has been fairly on fire in this matchup. Gonna miss a must-have shot, though. He picks up the kill on Daytel there, gets the player behind him after. Maybe I'm feeling pretty good, or, has the chance, rather, to get the player behind him. But, as far as that matchup went, just not a whole lot of opportunity there once you missed that first shot. It's going to be the first round on the board for Mont now as a result.
All right, smooth little quick hit through the middle of the map. Last round didn't work out. This time they're playing it slow and methodical, spread across the map. 3 players left standing as 2 drop almost instantly upon the hit. Control over at A is kept. Lucky not missing very many in this one. Saturn's not either. Fahim, the drip god. What can he do? The Amethyst going to be able to find good for 1, but Karma there on the backside to clean up. Well, all right. Defense very, very much so in control so far as we see the lead go by 2. They've got 2 more to make it up here. Mont desperately need to find themselves out of the hole. That was the least convincing round that we've seen from them. And they've pretty much been close. Let's see what they can do after now as the hit over towards the B side is where they want it. Middle of the map is completely controlled. Lucky, again, not missing very many shots in this one. Caesar going to be able to dial up for 1 as well. Bombs dropped. And just like that, this hit kept to a minimum. Zay going to be able to find 1 there with the quick scope on to Saturn's. Lucky, you want some? Oh, man, can he get it? Oh, he got it! Lucky's going to get dropped in a bomb. Now very much so a question. Can they pick it up and collect? Says right here. He's in a 1v3. Very, very good job there to regain. And that should have been a round for the defense. They just kind of flooded onto that B site. And never gave themselves a shot at control in this one. 2 go down instantly. There's no way you give that round to the Mont.
All right, well, this has certainly been a close matchup so far. You got a ton of equal credit put out throughout the side of Mont. Caesar says they are a little bit behind the rest of the pack, though, so we'll see what's going on there. But Saturn's going to open up with 1 onto Daytel. And right now, Lucky might be on pace to possibly get more kills in Search than he did in Hard. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But Say's going to take down Etsy. Ooh, goodness. Fahim going to find Caesar, but the refrag is here. Lucky looking for some follow-up. Can't find the connect on Jay though.
Oh my God, how many shots did he have? Look, Jay, how many shots are you going to give him, buddy?
In favor of 117, who have extended their lead 4-2 now for the first half. We'll be switching sides here, Verdict. But that was their defense. They're now going to be moving on to the offense, which is certainly a little bit more of a difficult one to have.
Well, appreciate the 68 roses, mate, regardless of if you meant to or not. I appreciate the thought. Okay, 4-2, as you mentioned, as we flip sides. Advantage going in, yet again. First blood's coming through. Saturn's finds 1. Jay, good for another, but it is going to be Fahim who gets dropped in midst. Action over towards A has led the player advantage in favor of the team in blue. Lucky looking to get some shots in. Saturn's not going to allow anybody to come through this side on A. Bomb's going to get planted. 2 players left standing. Make it just 1. Zay, the last hope. He ain't kicking after that one. Karma going to be able to shut him down. And this one getting completely out of control now. 5-2 as we flip sides. A very convincing round for the side of the Spanish Connection.
All right, well, Definitely a must-have matchup for the side of 117. They made a big statement last week, and they're looking to make a big statement here as well. Again, a little bit easier of an opponent, but an opponent that has been a upcoming force in the European scene. We got a lead of 5-2 right now, which would be 2 more rounds, 117, to find it close out. And, well, Jace going to find a big kill there, but Karma is going to be here for some refrag action. Daytel was looking for Caesar.
Oh, there's
couldn't
no
find
way.
him. Oh, goodness.
God, Caesar's just so damn elusive, bro. He's like a spider monkey, man. You think you have him, he just jumps up and surely enough puts you on ice. Ankle's broken there. And Daytel, you just can't give it away for free, my guy. You got to make it work for it. Swords out. He's moving very, very fast. He swaps to the secondary. Nope, it's primary. That's the CBR. 6-2. Caesar gunning him down. No bomb needed there for that one. We are on match point here as Mont looked pretty decent in the first opening rounds. These past few, they've kind of been overworked.
Right, well, 6-2. Looking like we might get an early day for the EU games here. Obviously, we had the one full-on forfeit. We had a one-round game. We had a 2-0. It's looking like we might have another 2-0 heading our way. And ZZ find a big snipe there.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
I caught that from the, like, I saw it through the wall kind of action.
Karma was sprinting. I mean, his position
Okay.
was definitely revealed. So, I mean, it's not... It wasn't like sus or anything, but... Say's able to pick up one. Now is ZZ on the chase. Can't find him. Oh, no. Got schmixed. Oh, that's bad. There ain't no way Say's just tried to trick shot him.
No, that's his second shot. That was his second shot. He tried the first one, too.
Oh.
Says, I would have been impressed, bro. I would have clipped it and put it right on Twitter. That's not the case, though. Did not connect. I do believe he had one shot in a takeoff hardpoint, or maybe it was a takeoff search and destroy last season before the map selections was differently, or maybe it was the season before that where he literally no-scoped the 360 off of the scaffolding on the construction site, and I did not catch it. I caught it from, afterwards, but, didn't get to enjoy it in that moment. Didn't really have that much impact either. Saturn's not having much impact in this one. 2v1, 2 better than 1 in this instance. The R9 not hitting for enough damage to shut down even one. With that being said, bomb still in the hands of the players over at 117. They're going to be banking on these sniper shots to come through, and Lucky, well, he is, like I said earlier, not missed very many. Oh, doesn't miss there, but it's a hit marker. He's going to have to settle for that one. Zeze going to live to tell. Tell him, look at this, man. He's bold as hell. He's reached out, and he's not even re-healed yet. There we go. Lucky collects. Beginning of the end, possibly. JSay with 9, Etsy with 5. They're going to need a 2v4 clutch.
Well, certainly not looking good for the likes of Mont here. It is obviously possible, but man, with JSay being the last alive, and this is no disrespect to JSay, but you're up against 4 opponents who have pretty heavily stomped your team into the ground as well. They have the bomb in hand, and not a whole lot you have going on. He does get the information on the plant here.
Karma's trying to bait him out. Look,
yeah.
There comes Caesar. Shut down. Jay, okay. I mean, we might be trolling, but come on now. 28
we're
seconds
definitely
left.
Trolling. We're
We're definitely having some
trolling.
fun. Yeah.
We had boxing gloves and a machete out there.
Okay, who's going to connect? Is it going to be Says or Lucky? Because clearly, these boys don't think too much of Jay. I think Lucky's going to get him right here. There it goes. Intel's going to be heard. Slides. Coming through. They're just fiddling with the food. Lucky, not able to connect. Here comes the chuck of the nade or whatever. JSay actually going to be able to get away. We're skirming our way through a round number 10, 6-4 gap. By 2 rounds, 117. I mean, they're just literally kicking rocks. And guess what? My emulator just shut down. So, we're going to have to bank on some greatness out of this iPad. So, we're just going to have to chill, chat.
Right, well. 117 definitely not giving their opponents the respect that they deserve right now, not giving them the seriousness that they deserve out of this team, and we'll have to see if that comes to bite them in the butt. Mont is definitely not a team you can underestimate. And if you do, you're very likely gonna pay for that with your life. So we'll see what happens, but Saturn's gonna find one onto Etsy. Gonna open things up with first blood. Looks like we're getting the plant as well, so definitely could be the end of this one, Verdict.
Okay, we'll see if they can handle business. Last 2 rounds just kind of been, you know, what can we troll for? What can we get away with? What would look good on Twitter? Right now, Fahim going to be able to find one. Jay's going to be able to find another. It's a 3v3. Still a very doable situation. Matter of fact, Fahim going to be able to find one on a Karma Say, so the 2-piece. Lucky going to be able to tag up the last player alive, and that's it, 117. Fiddling with their food. Finally, clenched down with their jaws wide shut. Something like that. Yeah, it looked like Jaws for a moment. They just clamped down on them. One last bite. That's all it took. 7-4 victory. 2-0 lead. In this one, they earned those 20 points.
All right, well, a very, very big performance out of 117. No trick shot today, however. That's going to be the end of our day for Europe. Don't worry, we got more action for you guys this week as well. Give you guys a nice little rundown of anything you missed here if you came in maybe a little bit late. But make sure you guys are here again